Hello, Michelle. Here is your sewer scope from today's inspection. It's me in the basement just kind of pointing things out, showing you where we're at. There's that main sewer stack and clean out. Pretty easy access. There's another floor clean out up towards the front foundation wall. It's roughly 27 feet from here. We'll see the entry point as we get down this pipe a little bit. Typical cast iron, pretty good shape, not a lot of corrosion. They probably cleaned the pipe within the last few years or so. Not too much buildup going on. Coming up here right at about 27 feet, you'll look right up right there. That is that front clean out, and very typically once we get on the other side of the foundation wall we make a transition. That's a little crack, or a partial kind of lip crack right there at the connection point between the cast iron and the clay. I don't see any roots growing through it. It's at the bottom of the pipe. I can tell you that it is a crack. I can't tell you how long it's been there. It probably has been there for a while. That's beyond that. I mean, I can't discount it and say it's fine and there's nothing wrong with it because it's a crack, right? It's not supposed to be there. Just something to be mindful of. You really have two approaches. One would be to monitor it, come back in a couple of years and see what it looks like, see if it's changed, and then keep repeating that cycle. You can spread it out further, so if you come back in a couple of years and it looks the same, great, and there's no major root growth, which we just passed a little patch of roots, and here's another little blob of roots. Come back again 2 to 3 years and see what it looks like if it hasn't changed. Because you've got these guys, because you've got roots growing into the clay sections, I wouldn't leave it probably longer than 2 to 3 years. You probably are up for regular cleaning with the pipe. But again, the crack is just something to monitor. The only other option would be to bring in a sewer and drain company and see what they say. Whereas, they have a vested interest in selling you services. So they may give you several reasons why you would want to repair it, spot line it, seal it, do something with it. But from my perspective, I think it's an issue, but I don't think it's a major issue, and probably one that you're best just monitoring. Again, especially knowing that you will periodically need to come back and clean this pipe. So this buildup here, or the where it's holding water and paper products, is likely just because of some root growth. Right. I'm turning some water on now. Give it a 30 seconds for the water to make its way down the pipe and clear that out. But back to what I was saying, because you're going to have regular scheduled maintenance of the pipe, you can kind of keep an eye on it and see what things look like over the years, as opposed to jumping right to, oh my God, we've got to correct this. So, and that's just my 2 cents on that. Again, a sewer and drain company might have a different idea of what the best approach is. There we go. Starting to build a little bit. Pushing it down the line. So other than some root growth and that one crack in the beginning of the clay, I would say all in all the pipe's in good shape. We're right at about 112 feet till we get to here, which is the city connection. So all in all, not bad. I'm going to recommend cleaning the roots out sometime within the first 12 months of ownership, and to periodically monitor that crack. Please read through the written report. Let me know if you have any questions on that. Feel free to watch the return journey if you'd like. I'll have turned off the water, so we won't be holding as much water on the way back. Still a little bit, but not terribly much. Reach out to me with any questions. I'm always happy to be a resource if I can help.